Romanian George Constantinescu making his way to the cage for what will be his second amateur mixed martial arts belt, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt under James Whiston, additionally a Kempo MMA black belt back in Romania. So very well versed in the martial arts world, been training mixed martial arts at Redditch MMA for the past 3 years specifically, I believe. And he is our main event against the talented Declan Arber of Starkey Martial Arts. Very intriguing matchup, Jack.
Yeah, it certainly is. Both fighters have fought on Fight for Charity before, haven't they?
They have indeed.
So it's exciting to see. Well, I mean, obviously 10th Planet Redditch are very well represented here as it's our home show, but huge thank you to Starkey Martial Arts for getting so many people to compete for us as well.
Absolutely. George in the cage. Declan Arber of Starkey Martial Arts making his way to the cage. In his corner we have Kieran Starkey, the 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu brown belt under James Whiston, the owner of Redditch MMA. So almost an affiliate gym it feels like, Jack, squaring off against each other. Declan Arber versus George Constantinescu.
Yeah, it's going to be two guys who are very taught by some very well-versed grapplers. So it'll be interesting to see where the fight takes place, whether either are able to get a solid foothold in that area of the fight or whether it becomes more of a striking affair.
Absolutely agree. I think Declan will want this fight on the floor, but George Constantinescu, very much a striker and grappler. I think he'll be looking to mix it up, but mainly keep it on the feet. He's got heavy kicks and some unorthodox striking that I've personally experienced myself. So I think it will certainly be an interesting one.
Yeah, how would you describe his striking?
He throws in some wild Kempo-style kicks from awkward ranges, but also a very traditional Thai boxing base as well. But he likes to add in those unorthodox kicks to surprise you, and his grappling's not half bad as well. Very good top pressure, decent passer, and hard to submit. So I think if it does go to the ground, he'll be a handful. Let's see where Declan is up to scratch with his ground game. And also his striking. He's very comfortable on his feet as well. Nothing to take away from that. And he will be the longer man in here, I'm sure. So something to utilise there as well.
Got some pretty rampant support for George here tonight, which is nice to see.
Yes, I'm sure you can hear the crowd in the background, all chanting Georgie. The fight is underway. Declan the southpaw, Georgie orthodox in the UFC trunks.
Yeah, I wonder if Declan will be looking to upset the crowd. I'm sure he will.
Huge shot there from George. Declan with the bouncing in and out stance. George more methodical. Yeah, lovely combo there from Declan.
Nice work by Declan to enter with those two low kicks and then feint one and use that to enter into a punching combination.
Absolutely. And a low single there.
Oh, the Matt
from
Turnbull
George,
favorite.
beautiful.
Absolutely fantastic low single there by George.
Into Declan's full guard. Declan with the overhook. Looking to throw up his long limbs. George walking him to the cage, but he is in his opponent's corner. Stands up, and they break.
Oh. God, George really putting the aggression on him here, not letting him get any daylight.
Yeah, clubbing right hand there. And a separation there from David. Fingers in the cage of George Constantinescu, not allowed. So they separate and get back into the centre. George loses that dominant position due to a foul.
Yeah, George looking to load up on these counters. It'd be nice to see Declan use his range a little bit more.
Yeah, he landed a nice hook and then low kick, but George looking to fire that right hand at any moment's time.
Yeah, really looking to pressure in and be the aggressive. And I see Declan establish that jab a little bit
Yeah,
more.
lovely jab from the longer fighter.
That's what you've got to use on a more aggressive opponent who's just coming forward in a straight line.
Absolutely. Stop them in their tracks. George circling more now.
Yeah,
maybe Declan's gained some respect from him.
Yeah, he's not coming in with that same fervour that he was earlier on. Nice, strong body kick there by Dec.
And George reaching with that right hand, but was out of range.
Yeah, and not throwing it as part of a combination as well, which does mean it's a little bit easier to deal with.
Lovely left hook.
Strong
and George looks hurt. George looks hurt.
Coming in to finish the fight. I think it should be stopped now.
And it's stopped. It's all over. Declan Arber, TKO victory.
Absolutely fantastic check hook by Declan to bring George down there, and then just finished it up with the pound him out there. Absolutely fantastic.
Beautiful finish there by Declan.
Very, very strong check hook on George.
Yeah, George squinting the eye, saying it was an eye poke. Unfortunately, we can't see the replay at the minute. We'd love to see it, but as far as I saw, it was a clean strike by Declan Arber.
It wasn't an eye poke, yeah. It's pretty hard to throw an eye poke hook. It's not impossible, but it's unlikely.
I think it's unlikely as well. I think, if anything, the strike damaged the eye of George. Maybe wobbled him. He couldn't continue by his posture, and the referee had seen enough. Declan with a lovely TKO victory.
It could be an injured orbital bone instead.
Absolutely.
Which
definitely consideration.
Isn't exactly better, but
no, definitely not better.
Yeah. Hopefully no lasting damage.
No, hope not. Hope to see George Constantinescu back in training as soon as he can. And with that result, the TKO victory, we will make it official shortly. But thank you all for joining us at Fight for Charity 9. We have raised £20,600 for Worcester Neonatal Unit, a staggering amount of money, and all going to a great cause. I'm sure we'll be back later this year as well for Fight for Charity 10. Hopefully we'll make it a big one and keep raising money for a great cause. Thank you all very much.
Really nice sportsmanship here from Declan as well.
and Declan Arber with the victory and newly minted blue belt. Congratulations, Declan Arber. Very well fought fight, and I'm sure that win is only made sweeter by the fact that he has earned his jiu-jitsu blue belt. Congratulations, Declan.